A very big welcome to you, my dear Cancer. The sun is now in Scorpio and the moon in your sign. And I love it because the free flow brought me still back into the present, and that the moon is still in your sign. So the Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces, and what's really interesting is that Saturn just moved back into Pisces. Saturn was in Aries, and we felt, right, that now we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do what we have to do. And now what's happening here is that we recognize all of a sudden feelings of I'm not sure if I should do this. Am I able to do this, right? Because Saturn is the father figure, is the finger. And so here comes this like intense moment of, am I doing it? Do I want to do it? And so we're going to look at Saturn in Pisces, right? We're going to pick from the deck of Saturn what Saturn wants to say now that it is back again in Pisces, right? It's really interesting. It's almost like you're getting the confirmation that yes, Saturn has moved into Pisces. And so here comes the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is Saturn in Libra. So, like you see, it's like it's something needs to be released, right? Mentally, something needs to be released. That's why also Saturn has moved back into Pisces. I think we are getting a last opportunity to recognize what do we really want to let go, so that we can go into the one, into the Aries, right? Into the head, into that. Saturn was in Aries. Saturn was in let's do it. And now it's like, again, in the feet. Let's not just think about it. Let's walk the talk. And here you sit and you're like, oh my God, Saturn in Libra. The tears are flowing, but it's also like you've frozen. You're frozen in something that has hurt you. So we're going to look at Pisces and see what's coming from Pisces. I mean, it's tough. Life is like up and down all the time. Right? Up and down. Okay, so now we're getting the Three of Cups, Mercury in Cancer. And here we get a 33. And in the 33, you recognize once you cry me a river, once you really cry and let out what needs to go out, you're able to celebrate again. And Mercury is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is that expansion out into the world. I want to enjoy myself again after you have seen this, right? After you have thought about how many relationships have you gone through and how difficult it was for you, right? And so these two heavy cards, right, the 8 and the 3 makes an 11. This is the portal, and through the portal you are getting this. If you understand this, then you are arriving here. And it's like, now I'm celebrating. And then you are integrating all of that. And the 11, right, the portal brings you to the 33. And it's clear where the message lies, right? You are waking up to the possibility that now Mercury in Sagittarius is bringing you a clarity about what happened, right? And the portal 1-1 is here to help you to go into this state of consciousness, right? Mercury in Cancer. And it's really interesting, right? It's like that's where we're heading at, right? To celebrate again, even though we've gone through difficulties, and that's where then the mastery lies. So if I see just this card, it's like, oh, they're having fun. But if this card is behind, well, now you literally say, well, good for them. They deserve it. So why don't we deserve it here in the first place? Do we always need to go through this? I guess yes, because through this becomes more meaningful, right? But only you determine how meaningful this becomes for you. No other person can determine that for you. So celebrate no matter what, right? If you have gone through something difficult or not, celebrate, because life is made for celebration. Beautiful. I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we get the sun in Sagittarius. And of course, Mercury, right? Mercury is in Sagittarius, but Mercury here in Cancer has come up to you to let you know, celebrate. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.